The factories of SLM Group are going to be closed down as they are unable to import raw materials due to frozen bank accounts, which is why thousands of officers, employees and workers of various organizations of this group are now at risk of losing their jobs. Economists and officials of SLM Group say that if the factories can be kept open, thousands of working people will be saved from the risk of unemployment. If the government wants to, it can take several effective measures for this purpose. They can communicate with the top policymakers of this group to find ways to recover the money owed to various banks. For this, it is necessary to keep open these factories. Policymakers believe that if the institutions can run their businesses, it will be possible to collect all the money owed to the company. After the fall of Sheikh Hasina government on August 5, the interim government focused on reforms in various sectors. Bank accounts of several large industrial groups have been frozen as part of reforms in the financial sector. The personal accounts of the top persons of various organizations are also frozen due to various allegations. SLM Group, a leading industrial group, is facing various problems for conducting business activities and opening LC after the seizure of accounts. Recently, Bangladesh Bank has frozen the bank account of this group. For this reason, the group is forced to lay off workers due to not being able to pay their regular salaries. Renowned economist Professor Dr. Monirul Islam told Khaborer Kagoj the group has taken a significant amount of loans from various banks. The process of getting back the loan money should be continued by keeping the factories open. Dr. Monirul Islam also said some factories of the company have already been closed. Arrangements should be made to start the factories quickly. Then the import of raw materials and machinery will continue. Employment of people will be saved. If there is a delay, workers will be at risk of losing their jobs. The families of workers will be in more danger. The Khaborer Kagoj spoke to the several officers and employees of the SLM Group in this regard. Mentioning the risk of job loss, they said the government can keep the companies running if they want. Then the jobs of workers, employees and officials can be saved. They said the owners will not be able to pay the salaries for a long time by keeping the factories closed. On the other hand, if there is an opportunity to import raw materials, the companies will be able to return to the normal speed of production, and if the production continues, there will be an opportunity to pay the installments. Otherwise, if all the factories are closed one by one, the workers, employees and officials will be unemployed. They asked the government to take a humanitarian decision in this regard. Note that since its establishment in 1985, SLM Group has been conducting business with a great reputation. The group has contributed greatly to employment generation in country. The group has been providing regular revenue since its inception. In the current year, SLM Group has given a revenue of about 12,000 crores to the state treasury. Thousands of officers and employees are working in the group's export-oriented garment industry, textile, consumers goods, cotton, transport, cement, steel, hatchery, etc. The group also has huge investment in the power sector of the country. Most of Chittagong's electricity needs are met through the 1,320 megawatt capacity SS power plant at Gandhamara of Bashkhali Upazila. Numerous schools, colleges, mosques, madrasas, charitable organizations and orphanages are being run under the SLM Group. Apart from this, during COVID in 2020, this group has helped in various ways, including giving money, medical equipment and medicine to many hospitals. SLM Group stands by the affected people in any calamity of the country. Asylum Group has been manufacturing and supplying a significant portion of the country's consumer staples for a long time. The group plays a major role in maintaining the country's supply chain as well as controlling commodity prices. But due to the closure of LC facilities and freezing of bank accounts, it is no longer possible for them to import and supply daily necessities. Economists and the business community feel that it is not possible to immediately create a substitute for the group that has made such a contribution. This will create a shortage of supply according to the demand, and there will be a risk of an increase in the price of the product. Therefore, in their opinion, if necessary, under the bank's supervision, the money from the import, production and sale of goods can be collected directly by the bank, and after the payment of LC liability, it can adjust it previously due with the remaining money. Then the bank will get back the money they have invested, and the industries will be saved as well as the worker will be saved from the unemployment. সুলতানা দিনা, খবরের কাগজ।
এলো খবরের কাগজ, নিখাত, নির্ভীক, নিরপেক্ষ।